What's up? What's up, good people? You're looking at DJ Academics. Yeah, that's DJ Academics. This is his home. His dirty home. Look at that boy. This is the multimillionaire. Well, it must not be made day. Now, good old Ack wants us to fall in line and go along with this plan of his, of this pity me, because I do not know what I do. I'm just a person who's reporting on what he sees. This is what he wants us to believe. And I'm here to give you the truth to this BS. DJ Academic sat there and claimed out of his own mouth that all he does is report what's already out there. And I ain't talking about old muscle face, strong neck. What's his name? Whack 100. We ain't talking about what he doing, because he talking about stuff he don't even know what the hell he talking about. No, cause you don't know, because you see, everybody like say cheese and them, they already got it. It's a race to, so if he don't put it out, somebody else gonna put it out anyway. So why not be number one? That's all he doing. So, that's Whack 100's way. That ain't the Cino way. The Cino way is going to call this chipmunk's bull it out, so the whole world can see it. Well, let's get into it. Step one. Problem one. Issue one. This chipmunk, known as Akademics, has a major problem on his hands. Does anyone know what this major problem is, ladies and gentlemen? This major problem is Akademics he's in fear. Absolute fear of a class action lawsuit. Oh, he knows about it too. It's coming. And he just don't know when. And the patience of it, he's trying to get ahead of it by putting out all these, this is what I do, and I don't do that. And then he made a mistake and gave them the magic bullet. He actually, in one of his live Twitch streams, in his quest for ego and power, told the whole world he makes up narratives. He made people who they were when the bullets was flying by their heads. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard what he said? He makes up narratives. He made up stories. That war in Chirac and all that, he made Chief Keef what he is. Forget the fact Chief Keef was already hot and already had a song. This fool said he made 6ix9ine. I made 6ix9ine. Wasn't nobody trying to do a song with 6ix9ine till I did it. Did that interview. 6ix9ine had Gummo already out. Gummo was blowing all the way up for all that drill music. So it was later for that. Now, where we go from there? Well, let's take them down memory lane.
I called it shot at Grim Reaper. That's why when he's getting shot at, it happened to him, y'all are looking at it in disbelief. You know why? Because I created that vision that he was untouchable. So don't do it like it's one-sided. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I've done a lot to create narratives and help rappers themselves.
You created narratives? People needed you to create narratives for them? People, who asked you to do that? Nobody asked you to create anything. You chose to do that. Talking about real life and talking about people who died, making jokes about it, being very disrespectful, dog. You're not reporting on what was happening. You were instigating it. You were creating it. You were giving rappers names. That's what he was doing. He would give, they weren't really rappers. Some of them was just guys from the hood. And he would make up a name for these people, create a narrative around them, and call them a whole name that they weren't even called. Make them sound like they were the biggest thing on the block. Never even speaking to the person. Made them sound like the boogeyman. That guy started believing it. And everybody's watching these videos like, oh, okay, he's the mover and shake over there. So when they see him on the streets, he don't know what's going on. He don't know how to move like a boss that Akademics created the narrative that he was, and he gets knocked. And then he's getting put in a box, and Akademics makes another video about it. Jokingly, oh, they didn't got him, and making jokes about it. But you created the narrative in which that person was lost their life, and was they created this path to their demise. That's not reporting on the news, Zach. That's creating it. See, you won't sit down and do an interview with me, Ak, because I'm not going to let you get away. And you know that lawsuit's on its way, and you scared about it. You sending all these little troll accounts coming around, coming on my page, asking these questions. You know Akademics is undefeated. He can't lose. All these little fake bot pages. They can do all they want, Ak. You know it's coming because you know I know the people you know, and you know the people I know. Well, some of them. And the 2-3 people that you know that speak to me, they know. And they told you, like, look, Sino ain't playing. When Sino say something about to go down, I think you better take it a little serious. Because the lawsuits are coming. So them lawyers you got on retainer, you better give them a little something extra. You better ask for some doggone advice. Seek some counsel, and they're going to tell you to shut the F up. Because you might have just lost your case by opening your damn mouth. That ego, boy. Now you done put yourself in the grease. All you had to do was what you said you was going to do, that you still hadn't done. You ain't made it right with them families. I don't want nothing from you. So it ain't no money play with me. Ain't no choke, no joke stuff happening over here. Look, do what's right by those people. That's all. That's all you got to do. Trust me, if Akademics didn't want a problem with me, it would be very simple. It's a very simple process because I don't care what nobody do on YouTube. I don't watch your videos, Ak. Okay? So I'm going to tell you like this. I really don't care about anything you're doing except for when you misleading people with misinformation and creating narratives and claim you're just reporting on it and you're instigating stuff. Still to this day, you even insinuate somebody's doing something because, oh, that was they had beef with them, so it must have been them that hit somebody. Dude, when you speak on somebody that lost their life in a violent manner, respect due. Much respect due, sir. That's how you're supposed to treat it. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to be reckless. But all while you did that series, you knew it was severe what you was doing. That's why you never put your face out there. But when you went to work at Complex for that bag, you had no choice. Your face had to be seen. You couldn't hide no more. You was like, I made it to the big time. Now people finally gonna see me. And you've been skating far too long, buddy. Far too long. Now you got to pay the piper. It's time for you to pay the piper. So once you came out with Whack 100 and Whack started wagging his tongue, talking like, don't nobody better come out the academic. Once he started getting involved, he created this nightmare of a time for you. Because he definitely got me activated. Because we was leaving you alone. I didn't want nothing to do with you. You don't really exist. Nothing. But now, since somebody from California is finna come out here and defend you, a New Yorker or Jerseyman or whatever you from, Connecticut, whatever. I don't know where the hell you from. East Coaster, talking about a Midwesterner, and you making all this talking about our city, my city, where I live, and you disrespecting the people that we see every day? These are normal people with normal lives. They not celebrities, dog. And you try to make them that to make money. And I dare one of y'all to say I do the same thing. Because I don't. I don't cover drill music. If I like an artist that does drill, he has to be lyrically inclined. When you see me, and I mentioned Montana 300, I mentioned my man Freddy Krueger, rest in peace. So when I mentioned him, and I mentioned, I barely mentioned Sosa, but it was Prince Easy. When I said Prince Easy was the best in the city, bar for bar, I wasn't talking about no smoking nobody. I wasn't talking about how many bodies they got. I wasn't doing that nonsense. I'm talking real-ish. So people can miss me with that nonsense of me and Academics do the same thing. You never hear me talking about no trippy reds and who got shot and what gang and what block. Not my steez. And shouts out to G Herbo, who turned down an interview from Academics and said, I don't want to interview with this clown. And for everybody who's sponsoring this clown and all of the things that he has done, why? That's what we need to get into. Because this is what the narrative is. That fear of that lawsuit got that boy in trouble. And you got to start plugging all that money into that podcast because you know that Spotify deal. That was you're going to be having to pay out your own pocket, Mr. Exclusive deal with Spotify. So, but it's going to be a lot happening from now September 30th. You should have came correct because one day you're going to be in that clubhouse and I'm going to jump in there. Now I want to see what it read. But anyway, I'm out. Don't forget to hit that like button. My Cash App is Carcino. Love, peace, and hair grease.